Her name still whispers secrets across deserts, palaces, and broken ancient stones. Cleopatra is remembered as beauty, but her real story hides deeper shadows. Tonight, we open doors history closed, and hear her forgotten human voice. Long ago, Egypt trembled under foreign powers, hunger, fear, and endless danger. A young girl watched silently, learning how power truly worked. That girl was Cleopatra, born into chaos, not fairy tale glory. She grew inside palace walls filled with poison, lies, and sudden deaths. Family love was weak, while ambition ruled every breath. Cleopatra learned early that survival meant thinking faster than enemies. Her father was king, but Egypt was already losing control. Rome's shadow stretched closer, hungry for land and gold. Cleopatra watched, listened, and planned while others underestimated her mind. When her father died, the throne became a battlefield. She shared power with her young brother, but peace never lasted. Trust was dangerous, and betrayal waited behind every smile. Cleopatra was pushed out, chased from her own kingdom. Many thought her story ended there, forgotten and powerless. But exile only sharpened her courage and secret plans. She returned with bold ideas, not armies or loud threats. Cleopatra understood words could be stronger than swords. She prepared one dramatic move that changed history forever. Egypt needed more than tradition, it needed strong leadership. Cleopatra ruled by learning languages, laws, and human hearts. She spoke directly to people, not hiding behind walls. She studied money, trade, and food supplies carefully. Every decision aimed to protect Egypt's future independence. Cleopatra ruled like a strategist, not a careless queen. Many stories claim her power came only from beauty. This idea hides the truth and weakens her real strength. Cleopatra used intelligence first, charm second, and courage always. She was not the most beautiful woman alive. Coins show a sharp nose, strong jaw, and serious eyes. Her true attraction was confidence, voice, and fearless presence. Men listened because she understood politics deeply. She remembered names, stories, and secret desires. Cleopatra made people feel seen, valued, and understood. One man would change her fate completely. His name was Julius Caesar, ruler of Rome's destiny. Their meeting was bold, risky, and unforgettable. Cleopatra entered Caesar's space hidden inside simple cloth. It was dangerous, daring, and almost unbelievable. She risked death to reclaim her stolen throne. Caesar saw more than a desperate queen. He saw intelligence, ambition, and a powerful ally. Together, they reshaped Egypt's future for a moment. Their relationship mixed politics, respect, and real affection. Cleopatra gave Caesar something rare: loyalty with vision. He helped restore her power, but danger remained. They had a child, symbol of hope and fear. Cleopatra dreamed of peace between Egypt and Rome. But Rome never forgave strong women easily. After Caesar's death, the world shattered again. Cleopatra stood alone, surrounded by enemies. Her heart hardened, but her spirit refused surrender. Another Roman entered her life, powerful and restless. Mark Antony was brave, flawed, and deeply human. Their connection burned fast, intense and dangerous. They laughed, fought, planned, and dreamed together. Cleopatra believed Antony understood her loneliness. But love mixed with war always demands a price. Rome grew angry, suspicious, and jealous. Cleopatra became an enemy, not an ally. Whispers painted her as a monster controlling Antony. War came like a dark storm over the sea. Their armies faced Rome's cold discipline. Hope faded as betrayal crept closer each day. Antony lost confidence, trust, and direction. Cleopatra felt fear she never showed publicly. History was closing its grip around them both. At the final battle, chaos ruled the waters. Antony believed Cleopatra had abandoned him. That misunderstanding broke his remaining strength. Defeat crushed their dreams and shared future. Rome closed in, demanding surrender and humiliation. Cleopatra faced her darkest choice alone. Antony died believing love was already lost. Cleopatra mourned quietly, surrounded by enemies. Her world collapsed into silence and grief. Rome wanted her alive, paraded as a prize. Chains awaited not mercy or dignity. Cleopatra refused to become a symbol of defeat. Her death remains wrapped in mystery and myth. Some say a snake, others say hidden poison. Only one truth remains: she chose her ending. Cleopatra faced death with calm control. She protected her pride when everything else was gone. In her final act, she claimed freedom. History judged her harshly for centuries. Stories reduced her to temptation and scandal. But truth whispers louder than lies over time. Cleopatra was a leader in impossible times. She fought empires using mind and will. Her story is courage wrapped inside tragedy. She reminds us power is not always loud. Strength often hides behind quiet intelligence. True leadership requires sacrifice and lonely decisions. Cleopatra loved deeply and feared honestly. She lost much but never lost herself. That is her real and lasting beauty. Today her name still sparks debate and wonder. Artists, writers, and dreamers keep retelling her life. Yet few see the woman beneath the legend. Cleopatra teaches us to question simple stories. Truth is complex, emotional, and human. History often silences powerful women unfairly. She shows ambition is not a crime. Dreaming big invites resistance and judgment. But courage lives in those who dare anyway. Cleopatra's life warns about trust and power. Allies may leave when fear arrives. Standing alone tests true inner strength. Her story mirrors modern struggles for control. Politics, image, and fear still rule hearts. Nothing has truly changed across centuries. She lost kingdoms but kept her dignity. That choice echoes louder than victories. Sometimes, how we fall matters most. Cleopatra's ending was not weakness. It was defiance against humiliation. She wrote her final chapter herself. We remember her because she refused silence. Her voice survived despite powerful enemies. That alone makes her immortal. So when you hear her name again, pause. Look beyond beauty and scandal. See a mind fighting impossible odds. Cleopatra was human, flawed, brilliant, and brave. Her story holds pain and strength together. That balance makes her unforgettable. History may try to simplify her life, but truth lives in complexity and emotion. Cleopatra deserves to be remembered fully. Her legacy asks us difficult questions. What would you sacrifice for freedom? How far would you go for dignity? Power fades, beauty fades, empires fall. Choices remain long after everything disappears. Cleopatra understood this better than most. She teaches us to own our story. Even endings can be powerful statements. Control your narrative before others rewrite it. Cleopatra's life was not a fairy tale. It was survival painted with ambition, and that truth makes her legendary. Her name still lives inside human memory. A queen who refused erasure, a woman who chose strength until the end, and maybe that is her greatest lesson. Live boldly, think deeply, choose freely. Even history must respect those who do.